inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Eric Lauer will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Striding in is Ryan Sandberg. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ah. 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Boyle's another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yelich comes on now, and he has it 1 down. High throw, and it's over his head.
Batting third.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Billy Williams is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's the 1-2. well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And the runner back easily. Runners on first with one down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Pitch is high, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Bottom of the first, straight ahead, we are scoreless on the show. Adbert Alzolay gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So stepping in is Robin Young. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the shortstop, Robin Young.
Now here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Bryant has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
That brings up Prince Fielder. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And that one yanked just foul. Back up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Javier Baez. He's off to a .350 start here in the month of April, so feeling good in the early part of the season. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next up, Chris Bryant. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-1 the count now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Oh, they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hey. 3-1. Baez takes his lead at third with one away. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. One and 2. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun.
First pitch on its way. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hit to third. Bryant's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Down and away, ball 1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike taken up in the zone. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. Gone in order are the Brewers. Will move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Marisnick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count even now at 1-1. The pitch.
Nope. Catch inside. Nope.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now here's the first offering. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
To the plate now, Ryan Sandberg, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He worked the walk to open up the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
0-1.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
At the plate now is Jason Hayward. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here's Avisail Garcia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. It's down for extra bases, and the Brewers have their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No balls and 1 strike. Garcia stands at second with no outs. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Left side, but well fouled. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now here is Eric Lauer looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home. Down the first baseline. Rizzo was there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double. Move him over with the ground ball. And just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Next for Milwaukee, Robin Yount. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit hard to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Ground ball right side, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy out. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Here's Javier Baez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Nope,
and that's
up
too
there.
high, ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in is Wilson Contreras, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's low.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Williams on second. Bryant is over at first with 1 away. That's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another try at 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The first baseman.
So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batter.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He grounds it sharply to third. Shaw gloves it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The first baseman, Prince Fielder.
So bases are empty with one out now. And in next is Prince Fielder. First pitch of the AB on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes. Very high, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay.
Adbert Alzolay.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Ball 1. Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg. And he popped him up. And that's going to land foul. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-1 to count to Sandberg. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Brent Suter is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. trying a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
The 1-1. Sandberg leads off second with one gone in the inning. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now into the box, Billy Williams. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Inside, ball
As
one.
the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He pops it up. Shaw is over to take a look at it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and Wong will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now back.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now in the box, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball well outside. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he pops it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another one sent foul. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Two out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Action now with the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Now at the plate, here is Wilson Contreras. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 4 for 14. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here comes the 1-2. Bryant stands at first with 1 out. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready now is Anthony Rizzo. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch.
Count's 1-0.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Lorenzo Cain is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. From the stretch, Kane runs. Pitch outside, the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, but it's well fouled. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. None left for Milwaukee. Score remains tied 1-1. Trevor Richards is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Trevor Richards.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake.
He's set and the pitch. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jake Marisnick
Now batting,
is retired to start out the 7th.
Adbert Alzolay.
Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Chicago, number 24, Jock Peterson.
First offering.
Ball 1.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2-0 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next, here is Ryan Sandberg. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Just hung in there on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Garcia. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Jason Hayward.
And stepping in, Jason Hayward. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Wrong for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Rex Brothers gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 48, Rex Brothers.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
The first baseman, Prince Fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Brothers is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
2-0 count, the pitch.
3-0.
is off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-1 on its way.
At the ball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the pitching sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Christian Yelich stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Fouled away. And the pitch on 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd.
We'll see if moving up to 3rd pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for 3rd, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Up next, Omar Narvaez, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from 3rd, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. And he is in there.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Ryan Tepera takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Shot weakly to the left. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Narvaez at second, Garcia at first, 1 gone. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Williams is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, the pitcher, Trevor Richards.
Tyrone Taylor will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out
Number
here.
15, Tyrone Taylor.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard toward the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Brewers are out in front, 3-1. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Brad Boxberger.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Billy Williams. First delivery to him. Turned on down the line. On a foul ball here, 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Popped him up. Shaw in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now it'll be Chris Bryant, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Andrew Chafin.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount.
The shortstop, Robin Yount.
First offering on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Next, it'll be Colton Wong, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. first pitch of the AB on its way.
Counts 1-0.
And this is low, ball one. One-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And that misses 2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Prince Fielder will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will get this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So now to the plate, Prince Fielder, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes.
Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he popped him up. Bryant has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
I got the count.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Wong, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Marisnik is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers lead it 3-1. Dan Plesac comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For the Brewers, number 37, Dan
All set to start the 9th in this one, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 2-2 one more time. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Next, it'll be Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Next to hit is Jake Marisnick. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Two pitches fouled away. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor Richards claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dan Plesac hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.